Hello, welcome back to my channel. I have a cook with me, cook with us video for y'all today. I'm gonna keep this intro short and sweet and get into the recipes. I'm gonna be sharing with you guys today a creamy tomato spinach pasta dish that was so good. We also made this honey chipotle, like sort of not barbecue, but chicken skewers, and then did roasted potatoes with it, as well as a caprese salad, so like tomato, mozzarella, balsamic, basil, all of that. I hear the goat. There's flies buzzing around my head right now because I have my fan off out here. It is hot in this office right now. And then I also have a really delicious chicken ranch enchilada recipe to share with you. So those are the three recipes we are going to be cooking up in today's video. I hope that y'all enjoy. Let me know in the comments below if y'all want to see more of these type of videos, if you like cook with me videos. I'm forever looking for new recipes to try and creating new recipes from old things that we used to make and making them differently. So let me know if y'all like this and if you want to see more, but without further ado, let us get into the recipes.
All right, for this first recipe, which is the ranch chicken enchiladas, earlier in the afternoon, so I think this was around 1 or 2 o'clock maybe, I don't remember. You just want to put your chicken breast into the crock pot and add on top of it just a little bit of chicken broth and taco seasoning. I will have all the exact measurements for everything down below in the description box. I don't remember them off the top of my head, and I often don't use exact measurements anyways. I often just eyeball things, you know? Baking is a science, cooking is an art. That's what I always say. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I usually just toss a handful of taco seasoning on there and call it a day. So you're going to cook that on low for about 3 hours and then come back, and the dog smells the chicken and is really hoping that I might drop some. And you just want to come back and shred it up and then keep it on just the warm setting. And our chicken ended up being done a little bit sooner than we were ready to make dinner, but that's all right. We just kept it on warm until we were ready to make the rest of the recipe. On this particular evening, I ended up outside doing some stuff with the horses, so CR finished up cooking this for me. So you're going to mix together ranch and salsa. I think it's 1 cup each. Yep, so he's showing us the 1 cup measuring cup, so I think that's it. 1 cup each of ranch and salsa, and just mix those all up together. Now, the second part of this is kind of strange, and I'm kind of laughing watching my husband hesitate, like, did she really mean for me to just spread this sauce on the bottom of the dish? But yes, after it's all mixed together, you just want to spread a layer of this down into your baking dish and, you know, make it a nice even layer at the bottom. You're going to fill your tortillas with chicken, a little bit of the sauce from that, and then you also want to add cheese to it, and then wrap it up. Apparently very, very delicately is how CR would have us wrap these. Just gentle. I like the Vanna White there at the end. And then you want to add just the rest of the sauce mixture onto the top, as well as lots and lots and lots of cheese. And then you pop them in the oven. And let me tell you, when they come out, oh, they are delicious. Oh my gosh, these were so good. I will definitely be making these again, probably a double batch. These would be great as a freezer meal. Top them with sour cream and pico. Yes! All right, now y'all remember, this is the recipe my husband scoffed at when we were doing the meal planning video last week. This is the spinach tomato pasta recipe. It's so flipping delicious. So we're all in for a treat here. So you're gonna dice up onion, garlic. Again, I will have all of the exact measurements down below in the description box because I don't remember them and I don't often use them. But lots of garlic, lots of onion. Get that all chopped up and ready to go into the pot. And you're just going to saute that together for a few minutes, let those onions get nice and soft and a little bit clear. And then the rest of the ingredients you're going to need is cream cheese, baby spinach, some diced tomatoes, some tomato paste, basil. Oh, there we go. Basil. Yes, good. Crushed red pepper flakes. That's optional. You don't have to put that in if you don't like any spice. A little bit of oregano. Okay, Angie, oregano, we got it. All right, pink salt and a little bit of pepper. And you're just going to start adding those ingredients in with the onions and garlic. Pretty much you add the diced tomato, then all of the seasonings. Mix that all together, and then we will come back and add the tomato paste, mix that again. And then the last part is adding the cream cheese and kind of cutting that in and giving it that creamy taste. Oh, I'm actually like my mouth is watering sitting here watching this. Oh, it was so good. Again, I would probably double this because we ate every last drop. There was not one little piece left when this was over.
Well, I sail across 7 seas just to greet you down on my knees. I'd swim through an ocean of tears on a journey of 1,000 years. As every night I lay awake, I look up and see your face, that golden hair. Your hazel eyes are the only things keeping me alive.
Yes, I forgot to mention that you're also going to add Parmesan cheese. I didn't have that out on the counter ahead of time, but you are also going to add some Parmesan cheese to that. And then once that is all mixed up and incorporated, then you will begin adding the spinach and kind of wilting that and getting it all mixed in with the rest of the sauce.
Oh, I wanna know wherever you are. Oh,
and the last step is to drain the pasta and add it into your big pot of sauce. Mix it all together. I did add a little bit of salt and pepper again at the end there, depending on, how you like things, but I love pepper, so I usually add quite a bit of pepper to things. But a little bit of salt and pepper, and that's it. I don't have this all plated up for you to see pretty. Trust me, it was delicious. All right, we are moving on to the last recipe, which is the honey chipotle chicken. You're going to need some honey, obviously, tomato paste, a little garlic, some chipotle seasoning. That was all I had, was bacon chipotle. You'll need some apple cider vinegar. And then I used that garlic and herbs for my potatoes, and a little bit of olive oil, salt, and pepper. And you're just going to begin dicing up the garlic. I had garlic for my potatoes as well as for the the chicken skewers. So I really like to melt butter, add in garlic, and it's not really a garlic infused butter done this way. Actually infusing it is a slightly different process, but I like to melt the butter, add in the garlic, and then I mix that on my potatoes. Now, I made the mistake of rinsing my potatoes, and obviously I somehow forgot to film cutting them up, but I kind of cut them in quarters of those little red potatoes, spread them all out, and then realized, no, it is much easier to mix everything in a bowl than on the sheet pan. So into a bowl they went. I added my garlic and butter mixture to that, and then I added that garlic seasoning as well. I think, yeah, that's it. And then just mix it all up, get them all covered, smothered, and all the things.
Can you hear the beat of my heart? Oh, I wanna know where you are. Oh.
Now you're going to want to take your chicken breasts and cut them just kind of into thin slices. Basically, you just want to make it so that you can get them onto the skewers. Now, my husband is definitely the meat expert in this house. I mean, I am definitely not the expert in how to cut, cook, or any of that stuff with meat. It's all him. But I tried. It turned out all right.
Are you counting all of the same stars?
All right, so for kind of the glaze or sauce that goes on that chicken, you're going to want to mix together basically all those ingredients I showed you in the beginning, the honey, the tomato paste. I don't even remember what else now off the top of my head, the apple cider vinegar, the chipotle seasoning, all of that. You're going to want to whisk that all together.
My journeys took me far a while, like I was looking for a place to hide. In the end I found nothing, just a sense of longing to look in your eyes again. Every night I couldn't sleep, I'd say a prayer down on my knees.
Then you take your chicken and you basically kind of accordion fold it and pierce it with your skewers. I soaked mine in water because sometime someone told me or showed me that soaking your wooden skewers in water keeps them from burning while the chicken is cooking. So yeah. Now, apparently we're jumping right to the caprese salad. All right, here we go. You're going to add your tomatoes, your little teeny mozzarella balls. Again, I ended up going back and cutting these, putting them in whole. It's kind of a mouthful for children to eat a tomato and a whole piece of mozzarella. So, guys, this is fresh basil from my garden. How exciting. I know, it's not that exciting, but it is to me. So then you want to add a little bit of olive oil. And the best part, this stuff is so good, the balsamic glaze. Oh, I love it, love it, love it. I could eat this every single day. In fact, I had something very similar for lunch yesterday. Oh, look, pepper. I'm adding pepper. Who would have guessed? Okay, so then you just want to mix that all together. Again, if I cut the mozzarella balls, if I could go back, I would probably cut them another time and also cut the tomatoes. I feel like I said, it was just kind of a mouthful for the kids, but I liked it.
Take me home, I swear I can't be without her.
And here's the finished product, the barbecue chicken, the caprese salad, and then the roasted potatoes. I love roasted potatoes, and it was a hit.
All right, y'all, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed these recipes. They were delicious. They were all crowd pleasers for our family. Almost all of the kids ate all of the recipes. So that is always a win for us. It's always a win. When you're trying to feed 10 people and make 10 people's bellies happy, that is not always easy to do. So these recipes were winners. I will leave all the directions, instructions, ingredients, everything down below in the description box. And that's it, y'all. I will see you guys again very soon. Bye.
Well, I don't mind to slow down anymore. I don't mind the sound of my shoes on your floor. I Don't mind selling out or playing cover songs.